Hello everyone, Dr. Robert here. Before we begin today's conversation, I want to invite you to sit down, take a gentle breath, and simply arrive in this moment with me. You know, as we get older, life has a way of becoming both quieter and deeper at the same time. We start noticing things we used to rush past, the stiffness when we first get out of bed, the way our hands don't quite grip like they used to, or that small sigh we let out when we stand up from the couch after a long day. And sometimes, if we're honest, we notice that our body isn't following our lead the way it once did. I've had so many patients in their 50s, 60s, even 70s look at me and say, "Doctor, I just want to feel like myself again." Have you ever felt that? That quiet yearning to reclaim a strength you thought you had lost? Or maybe a sense of ease you didn't even realize mattered until it slipped away. I've been practicing medicine for decades, and the older I get myself, the more I understand those questions in a personal way. Aging is not just a biological process. It's an emotional and spiritual journey. Your bones, your muscles, your joints, they hold your history. Every mile walked, every burden carried, every moment of joy and sorrow. It's all right there, written in the body. And that's why I believe so deeply in caring for it with intention. A patient of mine, a 67-year-old retired school teacher, once told me something I'll never forget. She said, "Robert, the hardest part of aging isn't the pain. It's feeling like I'm slowly disappearing from my own life." That stayed with me, because it's true for so many people. When your knees ache, when your back stiffens, when your energy dips, life doesn't feel as big as it used to. The world narrows. But here's what I want you to hear today, clearly and gently. You are not disappearing. Your body is simply asking for a different kind of care, a deeper kind of nourishment. And that brings us to the conversation I want to share with you. Today, we're going to talk about something deceptively simple, but profoundly important. How the foods you choose can either accelerate the aging of your muscles and joints, or help restore them, protect them, even strengthen them as the years go by. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, "Here we go again, another doctor talking about healthy eating," let me tell you this. I am not here to hand you a list of what you should or shouldn't eat. That's not how real life works, especially when you're over 50. You've earned the right to enjoy your food. What I am here to share is a way of thinking about nutrition that honors your body, a way that helps your joints move more freely, your muscles stay stronger, and your energy return in a steady, reliable way. And I want to tell you something maybe no one has said to you before. Your body still wants to heal. Even now, even at 60, at 70, at 80, there is a wisdom in your cells, a memory in your muscles, a resilience that never fully goes away. It may quiet down, but it never disappears. You just have to give it the right signals, the right building blocks, the right kind of nourishment. I've seen people in their 60s rebuild muscle they thought they had lost forever. I've watched patients reduce chronic joint pain until they could walk again without that familiar grimace. I've seen people brighten, not just physically, but emotionally, because their body finally felt supported. I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine waking up one morning and noticing that your first step out of bed feels easier, that your knees don't complain like they used to, that you can twist your torso, reach for a cup on the shelf, or climb the porch steps without bracing yourself. Imagine feeling a quiet strength coming back, not loud or dramatic, but steady, warm, reliable. The kind of strength that whispers, "You've still got this." That is not wishful thinking. That is biology, supported by choices you can start making today. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the most powerful foods that help your body rebuild collagen, protect your joints, maintain muscle, and slow down the wear and tear that naturally comes with age. Not exotic, not complicated, just real, accessible, nourishing foods supported by decades of medical experience and solid research. But more importantly, I want this conversation to be a moment of connection between you and your own body. A reminder that your next chapter can still be strong, mobile, purposeful, and deeply alive. So if you've ever felt like your body was aging faster than your spirit, if you've ever felt like you were losing pieces of yourself, one small limitation at a time, stay with me. Because today, we begin something different. A journey back to the version of you that feels steady, capable, and confident. Let's take this step together. You know, the longer I work with older patients, the more I realize that our bodies are always speaking to us. They're never truly silent. They whisper through those small, lingering aches in the knees, through the stiffness in the morning, or through those moments when your hands suddenly feel cold for no clear reason. And in those moments, I'm reminded of how powerful natural nourishment can be. Simple fruits, gentle foods, everyday ingredients that can quietly change a person's life from the inside out. Let me start with kiwi. A lot of people think of kiwi as just a slightly tangy fruit, but to me, it's like a little vitamin capsule wrapped in soft fuzz. One of my patients, Eleanor, 71 years old, used to wake up with tingling fingertips almost every morning. When I suggested she add kiwi to her daily routine, the change she felt wasn't just in her skin. She said her nerves felt awake again. Kiwi is rich in vitamin C and minerals that help your body build collagen naturally. And when your collagen is rebuilt from within, you feel it in your joints, your skin, and even your peripheral nerves. And then we have blood oranges. Their deep red color already tells you something. That rich red, almost purple, comes from anthocyanins, one of the strongest natural anti-inflammatory compounds. I like to joke with my patients that blood oranges are like a rescue team arriving at the site of chronic inflammation. One of my older patients once told me his knees felt less tight and made fewer crackling sounds after adding blood oranges to his breakfast for just 3 weeks. And honestly, I believe him, because we have solid science showing how anthocyanins protect joint cartilage. Pomegranates are another gift. They feel like a fruit nature designed specifically for older adults. Inside those ruby seeds is punicalagin, a compound that protects collagen and improves circulation in the hands and feet. Imagine your blood vessels as old garden hoses. Over time, they're not quite as flexible. Punicalagin helps restore that flexibility. Many people tell me their hands feel warmer and their legs feel lighter after drinking pomegranate juice for a while. Papaya tells a different story. It's not only delicious, it contains papain, an enzyme that helps break down proteins and support collagen repair. A patient once asked me, "Doctor, can papaya really help me move easier?" And the answer is yes. Papain helps your tissues recover, something your muscles and joints deeply appreciate as you age. Golden raspberries. Now that's something many folks haven't tried. These bright golden berries are packed with vitamin C and antioxidants that help repair connective tissues and reduce morning stiffness. One of my 75-year-old patients told me that her mornings became so much more comfortable after adding them to her breakfast. When I talk about tomatoes, I always pair them with olive oil. Lycopene, the antioxidant in tomatoes, becomes far more absorbable this way, and lycopene is a powerful protector of collagen. I often tell my patients, a little tomato and olive oil each day is like gently polishing your aging joints. Guava is another surprise. It contains almost 4 times more vitamin C than oranges. For those waking up with tingling fingers or nagging stiffness, vitamin C can be a quiet miracle. Amla, Indian gooseberry, is a fruit praised in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. Now we have modern studies showing that amla increases collagen density and reduces knee pain. A 68-year-old gentleman once told me his knees felt lubricated again after a few weeks of taking amla daily. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, those colorful berries each have their own gifts. Strawberries reduce joint inflammation and slow collagen decline. Blueberries improve joint flexibility, and reduce swelling in as little as 2 weeks. Blackberries provide manganese, a mineral many older adults unknowingly lack, yet it's essential for building collagen and improving circulation in the legs. If your legs feel heavy or tire quickly, manganese is often part of the answer. Pineapple, with its natural bromelain, offers gentle inflammation relief. Many of my patients recovering from minor injuries heal noticeably faster when they include pineapple in their diet. Cantaloupe paired with mint feels almost like a refreshing drink for the joints. The vitamin C in cantaloupe reduces joint dryness, while mint calms the digestive system, helping the body absorb nutrients better. Dark chocolate, 70 to 85%, makes many of my patients smile because no one expects chocolate to help build collagen, reduce inflammation, and support nerve health. But when it's the right kind, that's exactly what it does. Gelatin fruit bites are easy to absorb and help soften the joints by supporting connective tissue. They're like a gentler version of collagen that the body uses quickly. And finally, bone broth, one of the most forgotten but valuable foods for older adults in the U.S. A warm cup in the evening can calm the joints, reduce those crackling sounds when walking downstairs, and even help ease morning hand numbness. All of these foods, simple, natural, easy to find, are like companions for aging well. They help rebuild, restore, and nourish the body from within, one small day at a time. And the beauty is, you don't need to overhaul your entire life. Just a few daily choices, repeated gently, can shift the way your body feels. Because in the end, taking care of yourself isn't about grand gestures or chasing youth. It's about honoring the body that has carried you through so many seasons of life. And your body, even with all its years, still listens to you. It still responds to you. All it needs is the right support, one simple step at a time. As we wrap up today's conversation, I want you to remember something simple. Your body is still on your side. Even after all these years, all the challenges, all the wear and tear, it still wants to heal, to strengthen, to serve you. Every small choice you make, every piece of nourishing food you add, every gentle step you take toward caring for yourself, it all matters. I've seen people in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s regain comfort, energy, and confidence simply by giving their bodies the right support. And you can too. Healing doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen, quietly, steadily, faithfully, when you give your body what it needs. So if today's video gave you something to think about, if even one of these fruits made you say, maybe I should try that, then I truly hope you do. Sometimes the smallest changes end up making the biggest difference. And before you head out, I'd love to ask you a little favor. If you found this video helpful or comforting, please take a moment to like the video. It helps more older adults find this information. If you know someone who's dealing with stiff joints, numb fingers, or aches that just won't go away, feel free to share this video with them. You never know whose day you might brighten. And if you'd like more conversations like this, gentle guidance, science made simple, and tips for aging with strength and dignity, then I warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell me which fruit you're thinking of trying first, or share your own experience. I read every single comment, and hearing your stories is truly one of my favorite parts of this work. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, stay curious, stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next video.